What's up guys, Irish Tail here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a quick look at one of the new Japanese operators releasing for Season 4, whose video literally just dropped a couple of hours ago, and we'll also be talking about the new map video that released about 4 or 5 days ago, depending on when this goes live. So this should be an interesting video, so stick around. So let's start off with the big news, Hibana, the new Japanese attacking operator. Now she has had a very quick trailer video drop for her today. It's only about 20 seconds long, but it shows her on the new map, basically using her new ability and saying the phrase, as my friend would say, a really big fucking hole coming right up. And for those of you that don't know, that is essentially one of Thermite's key phrases before he deploys his thermite charges. So from this and the rest of the video, we now know for certain that she is another operator that will be able to breach through reinforced walls. In the video, we only see her briefly, but we also know that her operator ability will be deployed in a similar manner to that of Ash's breaching rounds, in the sense that she will be able to fire these charges at a wall from range, and she won't have to go up and place a charge. Which is pretty awesome, to be honest, and we can all ascertain from this as well that from the clip we see, she'll be firing 6 charges that appear to spread out in a 3x2 pattern on the reinforced wall, and then they detonate. So my assumption from this is that her ability won't breach an entire wall, but it will, however, possibly open up either the entire top half of a barricade, allowing you to vault in through said hole into an objective room or into a reinforced room, or you'll be able to breach the bottom section of a reinforced wall and crouch under. Now the reason I think it's this and not a case of she'll just put little holes into the wall is because she says, in the words of my friend, you know, a really big fucking hole coming up. The assumption is she'll be doing something very similar, not making lots of little small holes, which wouldn't be as useful. Now this as a whole is really, really awesome. Obviously it means that you'll be able to either vault over a wall if you take the top half out, maybe crouch under it if you take the bottom half, which is, as I said, quite cool. It'll open up some varied play styles, and it'll make some operator combos a bit more interesting to use. For example, you could use her with, say, Blackbeard and open the top half of a wall so he can peek over with his shield and get some shots into a room without being exposed through a destructible wall. Now, assuming some of you have said, this sounds like an overpowered breaching tool, this sounds like an overpowered ability, I would also like to point out something else in the video. Basically, as the charge hits the wall, there is a slight delay before the charges deploy. This could imply that the charges can be blocked in the same manner as a thermite charge, in the sense that perhaps a mute jammer would stop them from exploding, or a bandit charge might fry them straight off a wall if they hit it. And again, if this is the case, it means that Thatcher will also still be, or Twitch to some extent, a must pick to pair with this operator so that she can breach through walls. So it also means that although she'll have a new mechanic to breaching, she won't make other operators inconsequential now, potentially. So that's just a brief overview, as I said, of the new operator video, and my assumptions sort of as how her abilities might be deployed and can be used. Obviously these things could all be wrong, we'll only know on the 12th or 13th. So now let's take a quick look at the map, as I said. Now of course, as we all assumed, the new map is in a Japanese style to obviously fit the new season. And it is also on top of a skyscraper, which is apparently something the community has been crying out for in the Reddit and stuff. I didn't particularly know that, but apparently it was something that people wanted. So it seems Ubisoft are listening to their audience and somewhat designing new maps around what we want, not just what they want, which is quite nice to know. Now the map itself is in the style of a Japanese restaurant, has a bar area, a room for showcasing weapons, period stuff on display. It'll probably also have a large kitchen and dining areas as well, as you would expect from a restaurant. Another key interesting thing about the map though is that several small areas of the map seem to be located outside. As you can see in some of the videos, there's one large building and then several small buildings attached to the main one by bridges or walkways. Now, one of the big questions on people's minds at the minute appear to be whether or not defending operators will be able to have access to these outer buildings during a round without being detected, either once they get inside the rooms or as they're traversing into these small buildings. Of course, only time will tell if this is the case, if we can use these. And we'll also have further information on everything I've talked about here this weekend after the Siege tournament on the 12th and 13th. Obviously, as always, the tournament will go live, and then either halfway through the tournament or at the end, they'll showcase the new operators and the new map being used by either some YouTubers or pro players. And, you know, we'll get to enjoy that as it comes out live. And, of course, I will be doing a video straight after that talking about everything we've seen. So, as I said, it's just a quick update video. I will also be doing one for the defending operator if his trailer drops before this weekend's announcement. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, feel free to hit that like button to let me know, and leave your own thoughts on anything I've discussed here in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. I make regular content on Siege, and I'll be doing guides on the new operators and map once they drop, so it's worth subscribing to know when those kind of things come out. Other than that, guys, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.